Welcome to Webb City Cardinals Baseball on KNEO 91.7 FM with live audio and video online at kneo.org. This broadcast is a sporting outreach of the KNEO Sports Network. You're now locked into the official pregame show of the Webb City Cardinals. Now let's go to the game site for all the action.
And good afternoon and welcome to Barnes Field on the campus of Webb City High School as your Webb City Cardinals set to take on the Carthage Tigers here this afternoon on the KNEO and Webb City Cardinals Sports Network as your Cardinals come off a loss yesterday afternoon, 7-2, as they fell to the Fort Scott Tigers. But one good thing about a loss like that, you come right back the next day, and the Cardinals, who are 3-0 in conference, 13-4 overall, set to do battle with these Carthage Tigers here this afternoon. My good friend Tim Workman alongside this afternoon. Roberta Foster back at our studios as we get set to bring you another great baseball game here, and Cardinals looking to improve to 4-0 as they get set here this afternoon. The Cardinals coming into this game, really a nice start to the COC season, Tim. They've shown they can hit just about everybody. They've faced some tough pitching early on in conference and have won each of those battles so far. Yeah,
the game down at Branson, the 6-0 game, we kind of took, scored a couple of times early, so we had that one. But the one at Republic, they give up a solo home run in the bottom of the first and trail that 1-0 the entire game until the top of the seventh, and they get a couple of big hits right there and steal that one 2-1 against Republic. And then they got Neosho earlier in 8 innings. So, they've been able to take care of business here in conference. They're right at the top right now, and that's where they want to stay.
Well, the Tigers from Carthage come in 11-8 on the year, 1-2 in COC conference play, and our friend Jim Taylor does the Carthage broadcast, said it's been an up and down season for him. The record kind of reflects that. The Cardinals faced a pitcher last night at Fort Scott that they thought maybe they could handle, and all of a sudden he's throwing strikes and throwing bullets, and next thing you know, you lose the game 7-2. So you got to be ready every afternoon and evening as you come out to play.
Well, and that's a good thing about baseball. You turn the page after yesterday and you get to do it again today.
And we'll talk more about our recent road trip and the last 5 games here as the Cardinals get set. Our countdown to first pitch brought to you by Burpo Family Chiropractic, Express RX in Webb City, and Who Hot Mongolian Grill. We'll take our first break back here in 3 minutes. You're listening to Cardinal Baseball on the Webb City Cardinals and KNEO Sports Network.
If you're a weekend warrior who likes to go, don't let pain put the brakes on your pace. When you need help with an injury that keeps you from moving, you want an orthopedic team with a proven track record. Freeman Orthopedics and Sports Medicine is nationally recognized and were recently named CareCheck's #1 hospital in the market and top 10% hospital in the state for hip fracture repair. Freeman Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, the experience you need to keep pace with life.
Papa John's Pizza in Webb City can satisfy your hunger cravings before or after the game. Stop by and pick up one of their specialty pizzas, like the Works, the Meats, or the Barbecue Chicken Bacon. Don't forget to grab a side order of breadsticks or Papa's Wings to top off your order. Papa John's Pizza in Webb City, 417-673-7272, or order online at papajohns.com or through the Papa John's app. Go Cardinals!
Crowder College, your future, our focus. At Crowder College, we have 6 convenient locations in Southwest Missouri and online programs to fit your needs. Flexible scheduling provides a pathway to a career or the opportunity to transfer to a 4-year university in a variety of programs. Cheer for the Rough Riders at athletic events. Use the Missouri A+ Scholarship Program for free tuition and common fees. At Crowder College, your future is our focus. Apply today at crowder.edu.
cure those school night blues, and save money at the same time. That's right! Bring the whole family to Who Hot Mongolian Grill in Joplin every Tuesday from 4 p.m. to close, and kids 10 and under eat free with a purchase of an adult grill meal. Enjoy all you can eat on a selection of fresh vegetables plus meats that are grilled perfectly right in front of your eyes with your choice of Who Hot's mouth-watering signature sauces. Who Hot Mongolian Grill, 1804 South Rangeline Road in Joplin.
At ProLube Tire and Auto Center, we know what it means to rely on your vehicle. We race all year and know how to get that extra inch out of every part. Precision, quality, and reliability are not just words to us. It's what we do every day. We know you rely on your vehicle to perform for your family. From oil changes to full-on repairs, ProLube gives you the best racetrack team experience, so you can be worry-free.
ProLube Tire and Auto Center, where we get it right on the road and the track.
A new era in local sports begins. The Roper Kia 4-State Sports Report is where you'll find all of your local sports information. Join Sports Director Michael Imami and reporters Chaz Wright and Tashina Coleman every night. We cover Little League, high school athletics, Missouri Southern, and Pittsburgh State, along with countless community colleges in the 4 states. We cover it all. So whether you're a Chiefs, Cardinals, Eagles, or Wildcats fan, you won't want to miss the Roper Kia 4-State Sports Report.
We welcome you back to Barnes Field. Scott Boudreau along with Tim Workman here this afternoon as the Cardinals set to do battle on the diamond here against the rival Carthage Tigers. Cardinals come in off that loss last night against the Fort Scott Tigers. But, Tim, the last 5 games, bookend losses, but good experience for these Cardinals because it won't be long. A month from now we'll be looking at districts and looking at things. You'll be glad you're a little bit battle-tested after having come through this 5-game stretch that they just did. They go 3-2 overall in that 5-game stretch, but I think found out a lot about themselves.
Yeah, you know, you're going to – Coach Doney doesn't mind taking on some teams that, you know, are maybe a little better than you. You just want to test yourself and find out where you're at. You know, Glendale was a good test. Conference play is always tough, so you got those. Hillcrest was a game that we kind of picked up here in the last couple of years where we played them routinely. Fort Scott, you know, just going across the state lines and see what you can find. And so yeah, they got a little test of that, and you know, you kind of look. You got some different players stepping up at different times now too. You got Mason Williams all of a sudden. He kind of got hot a little bit, and then down at the bottom of the lineup, Cohen Epler all of a sudden is driving in runs, even though it's sneakily. You know, a sacrifice fly here, a ground out run scoring hit to do something with that. So he's making productive use of his at bats.
When you look at a team like this, I always say the players don't mind the back-to-back games. It's hardest on the fans and the parents maybe to do all the traveling and do all the different things that are involved in a 5-game stretch like that. But I think if you're a player, you just love coming out to play. And if my choice is play a game that counts or another day's practice, I know a lot of players will choose that actual game.
We're going to play. That's what we want to do. We want to get out there and play.
Well, the Cardinals come in, as we said, 13-4, undefeated in the conference so far, and looking to add to that total. Conference wins important for the Cardinals because obviously that's kind of your first thing you're trying to achieve. You'd love to get that conference title by the time you get to the end of the season. Ultimately, you're trying to get that number 1 seed in the district. And Tim, talk to us a little bit about the district standings. How do we look so far?
Well, right now we're setting up at the top of that, 13-4 with us. Carl Junction right behind us there at 12-8. You got a couple of teams that just have one or two wins on the year, so you know they're going to be fighting it out to see who doesn't have to get that number 8 seed. But you know we'll see Carl Junction here, I believe next week, so that'll give us an idea of just where we stand with them. Of course, we're going to Belton, so that'll be. You know, they're 6-10, so, you know, it's kind of spread out. And some of the teams, I'm not sure all the games have been turned in yet because it looks like some have only played 10 games so far.
Well, we'll come back and talk about more of our pregame here, our countdown to First pitch is brought to you by Burpo Family Chiropractic, Express RX in Webb City, and Who Hot Mongolian Grill. Back here in 3 minutes, you're listening to Cardinal Baseball on the Webb City Cardinals and KNEO Sports Network.
Burpo Family Chiropractic is not just a place for adults, but for kids as well. From birth to geriatrics, Dr. Haley Burpo has the skills and knowledge to help patients of any age. Dr. Burpo is committed to taking time with her patients to go above and beyond to find the source of pain. To schedule an appointment, call 417-673-5555. Burpo Family Chiropractic. Once a Cardinal, now treating Cardinals. More information in names and numbers.
Reeves Tire and Automotive knows cars are how you navigate through your busy lives. Professionals will ensure your car is reliable to get you and your family to your destination. We provide competitive pricing and quality work on tires, wheels, oil changes, brakes, suspensions, alignments, and vehicle maintenance, all necessary to ensure your vehicle is ready to go. Family owned and operated for over 39 years, you will receive friendly, honest service, so get rolling with Reeves Tire in Joplin, Webb City, and Carthage.
Proud to support the Cardinals and serve the Webb City and surrounding areas is Madison Pet Clinic. Located at 1631 South Madison in Webb City, they specialize in pet surgery, wellness exams, and vaccinations. Open Monday through Friday 8 to 5:30 and Saturday 8 to noon. Madison Pet Clinic is a proud supporter of the Webb City Cardinals. 673-2455 or online at madisonpetclinic.com. Go Cardinals!
Webb City Cardinal fans, did you know there's a local, knowledgeable, friendly pharmacy conveniently located at 101 West Doherty in Webb City? We are Express RX of Webb City. And the best part is we can save you up to 90% on your prescriptions from the big box stores. We make it so easy to switch. Plus, we offer free convenient services such as free delivery, drive-through, and free pill packaging. So come by and make the switch today. And go Cardinals! Price Family Insurance and Financial Services has been caring for clients since 1990 and is still here to take care of all your insurance needs, from auto, home, business, life, and health insurance to group health insurance for businesses, plus financial services. To find out more information, call the dedicated team at Price Family Insurance and Financial Services today at 417-673-8338 or stop by and see them at 100 South Main Street in Webb City. You can also learn more online at pricefamilyinsurance.com.
Singing is my career and my calling, but I'm also a mother of 4.
And as entrepreneurs, we weigh the cost of every decision.
Medical bills are no longer a worry for our family, so I can focus on my calling.
And our family.
Joining Christian Healthcare Ministries was one of the best decisions we ever made. We're the Blair family, and this is our CHM story.
Choose your doctor without network restrictions, all at an affordable price. Enroll anytime at chministries.org/enroll.
Baseball card collecting can result in a great dividend. That's if you invest in the right cards. Often, their true value isn't realized until years later. So if you get rid of them too soon, you could be throwing treasure in the trash. We make the same mistake if we don't realize our worth and tend to throw ourselves away by making bad choices. But you are worth so much to Jesus. Learn why. Call 888-NEED-HIM or chat with us live at needhim.org.
So Maggie, just to be clear, this personalized RVEST blueprint tells us literally when we can retire with a plan to get there?
Yep. Whoa, that's helpful.
Very helpful.
Retirement planning made easy. RVEST Wealth Management. Ready to help.
And welcome you back to Barnes Field. Our starting lineup brought to you by Papa John's Pizza of Webb City and Reeves Tire and Automotive. Here's my friend Tim Workman with those lineups.
We'll get to these lineups quickly as they're ready to play here in just a moment. So for Carthage, we're going to have batting leadoff right fielder number 18, Cooper Lillenkamp. In left field will be number 4, Landon West. Playing second base and batting third, number 5, Braden Tate. Your cleanup hitter, third baseman number 25, Blaine Lillienkamp.
It's time.
Your first baseman number 42, Taylor Stevens Diggs, will bat fifth. Your center fielder number 8, Langston Morgan, will bat sixth. Shortstop number 1, Brady Carlton, at seventh. And number 8 is catcher number 6, Zach Hohenschel. And the designated hitter this afternoon, batting ninth, is number 14, Ty Perry, with the pitcher Landon Bland for the Tigers. And then for your Cardinals, we're going to lead off with center fielder Andrew Young. We'll move the catcher Mason Williams up to number 2 today. Number 13, Mason Williams, bat second. At first base is number 42, Sean Hunt. Batting cleanup today, left fielder number 5, Drew Vonderhaar. Your designated hitter number 35, Christian Brock, will bat fifth. In number 6 slot is your right fielder number 17, Shadrach Salazar. Next will be the third baseman, Hunter Scholl. Batting eighth, the shortstop, number 12, Cohen Epler. And batting ninth, the second baseman, number 8, Sam Weller, with the left-hander Luke Beverlin on the mound.
And Tim, give me a couple of keys to winning. Our keys to winning are sponsored by Missouri Southern State University. Qualifying first-time freshmen are eligible to receive a $20,000 scholarship automatically at Missouri Southern State University. Learn more at mssu.edu/Moso Merit. Apply today. How about a couple of keys, Tim?
Well, we're going to be real simple today. Yesterday we struggled just a little bit on defense, so we want to come out, and Luke's going to pitch quickly. He likes to get the ball and throw, so be on our toes and make sure we get all the outs that are presented to us. And then, we didn't get the number of hits yesterday we wanted, so we want to come out and establish ourselves early and, look for that fastball and start putting it in play.
Luke Beverlin, certainly the part of the 1-2 punch here that's led these Cardinals in the early going, and they're very comfortable with him on the mound. Lefty Beverlin makes his final warm-up toss.
Leading off for Carthage, number 18, Cooper Lillienkamp.
He's pitched 24 2/3 and struck out 31 so far this year.
And here comes Lillienkamp to lead things off for the Tigers. Left-handed batter. Sean Hunt gives some final words. He gets back to his first base position.
First pitch is a ball. Game time is going to be 4:21, so just a little early this afternoon.
And the next one from Beverlin over the outside corner. Troy Teal, our home plate umpire. Josh Farley down there at first base, covering the field. Next pitch is low and outside. Beverlin quick to work here. The next pitch, fastball. Oh, what did he say? He dropped it. And they throw to first for the out. So a strikeout for Beverlin to start the ball game.
Well, I'm going to have to redo my book already. I had him, didn't have that many strikes on him yet.
Number 4, Landon West.
West up there next for the Tigers. Right-handed batter. Takes a strike from Beverlin. Gets his sign and fires. Swing and a miss by West. And we're not kidding you when we say he wants to work quickly. 0-2 on the batter West. Beverlin brings it home. Took something off that one. A nice changeup, and he goes down swinging. 2 up, 2 down, Tim.
Well, that's a good start there. He's got, he's a strikeout pitcher. He's always going to be around the plate, and Carthage is kind of in a swing mode too. They're ready to get after it.
That'll bring in Tate, the second baseman for the Tigers. Quick strike to him. Beverlin trying to get out of this one in 5 minutes or less at the rate he's going. There's a breaking ball, evens the count, 1-1. 1-1 pitch over the inside corner. Boy, if he can pour that inside corner, Tim, it's going to be a great afternoon.
That's a great spot right there.
Here comes the 1-2, and it's strike 3 over the outside corner. And Beverlin does his job. 3 up, 3 down for the Tigers. Cardinals coming to bat. We'll take our first break here. You're listening to Cardinal Baseball on the Webb City Cardinals and KDO Sports Network.
every Sunday from 4 p.m. to close, it's student night at Huhat Mongolian Grill in Joplin. Students of any age can bring in your valid student ID and receive 25% off your grill meal. At Huhat Mongolian Grill, you can always enjoy a vast selection of fresh vegetables, plus meats that are grilled perfectly right in front of your eyes with your choice of Huhat's mouth-watering signature sauces. Huhat Mongolian Grill, 1804 South Range Line Road in Joplin. More information online at huhat.com.
Webb City Florist and Greenhouse, 1001 South Jefferson in Webb City, is a backer of Cardinal Athletics. Serving the Webb City, Joplin, and surrounding areas, Webb City Florist and Greenhouse offers flower bouquets for all occasions, including anniversaries, birthdays, and funerals. Open Monday through Saturday. For more information, their phone number is 417-673-3780 or online at webcityflorist.com.
Being a Lion comes with a reputation for excellence. Whether it's in the classroom, on the court, or in the community, Lions are leading the way. With innovative and immersive academic programs, new scholarship opportunities, and a campus committed to the future, now is the perfect time to find your purpose. Find your pride at Missouri Southern State University.
Welcome back to Barnes Field. Scott Boudreaux along with Tim Workman here. Andrew Young set to lead things off against Mr. Bland, the pitcher for the Tigers. Left-handed batter, right-handed pitcher, and the first delivery is a strike.
Andrew's batting .340 on the year so far. 16 hits and 47 at bats. Got a triple in there.
Young crouches at the plate. Takes the inside pitch for a strike, and quickly 0-2. These batters going to figure out in a hurry Mr. Teal means business behind the plate. These pitchers are finding the spots. 0-2 pitch coming just outside that time. 1-2. One thing Young gives you, though, Tim, he does like to look at some pitches, helps his other batters.
Yes.
Now the 1-2 pitch, curveball. He pops this one just over the shortstop's head. And a little Texas leaguer right there to start things off for the Cardinals.
Yeah, just kind of fisted that out in the outfield.
The catcher number 13, Mason Williams.
Mason Williams, who's been swinging a hot bat the last 5 or 6 games, comes to the plate.
He's been hitting number 8 most of the year, and they moved him up in this 2 slot today. His average now has risen up to 327. Got 8 walks, so he doesn't, and he only has 7 strikeouts, so he's going to put the ball in play.
Coach Donig has given him the sign. Williams looked at his code sheet. We'll see if Young wants to run. He fouls the first one straight back. Now Coach Donig will give him a new set.
Andrew down there has got 9 stolen bases out of 10 attempts so far this year. Once again, they go through the series of signs or numbers.
0-1 the count on Mason Williams, and a throw to first. Young back easily.
Not a very big lead that time, so it's more of a token, hey, I still remember you're over there.
Stevens digs over there at first for the Tigers. Young at the cutout. Next pitch, a slow curve in there, stays high. It's 1-1.
As Bland goes and picks up his hat here, we'll set the lineup for you around the infield. Lillienkamp down there at third, Carlton at short, Tate playing second, and Stephen Diggs is patrolling first base over there. Around the outfield, you have West Morgan and the brother Lillienkamp out and right.
Another look at first by Bland. Now brings it home. A bunt is foul. Williams get one more chance at it here. Let's see if Coach Donig has him hit away. That was a tough pitch to handle if you're butting him.
Yeah, that was up at his shoulders, if not a little higher, and he got a piece of it, but it was going to be hard to get that on the ground.
You kind of feel like Bland could waste another one up there if he wants to, but Williams may be hitting away right here, 1-2.
Oh, yeah, I believe he's probably going to swing away on this one.
No outs here, bottom of the first. Cardinals and Tigers from Carthage. There goes Young. Swing and a miss. The throw down to second No good, a strikeout, but good aggressive base running there by Young. Without the sacrifice, they still get it done.
Yeah, so what they were trying to do was get that runner down there, and they just did a different way than the bunt. Now we got Hunt coming to the plate, 438 average on the year. But he's the one that he gets a lot of free 90s. He's been 13 walks, and he's been hit by a pitch 6 times.
Sean Hunt, a big man up there at the plate, can handle the bat. Loves these opportunities. Man on second is Young. And the first pitch is a curveball that stays inside. You can tell that's the pitch that Bland wants to be able to deliver and find the plate with after his fastball.
Just missing inside a little bit. Doesn't have a sharp break to it yet.
A long look from Bland. The 1-0 pitch coming from Bland out of the stretch. Fastball low. He's going to lose his head every time he throws that fastball.
We do have a strong wind blowing in from across the field from left to right. Sun's peeking out the cloud. It's pretty clear, but a little cloudy right now in front of the sun.
Well, the gusts were as big as 40 miles an hour earlier today. Don't know if it's quite that now, but that wind out in the right field flag shows us it's pretty brisk. Here's the next pitch in there for a strike, and we're even at 2-2 now. Or 2-1, excuse me. Hunt continuing to look for the pitch he can put in that gap in right center. Or down the line at left. The left fielder playing awful short. A look by Bland back to second.
Well, I'm going to guess the wind at his back makes him feel a little more comfortable playing shallow out there.
Yeah, this is one of those times, if you can roll one over down the left field line, you're going to be running for a while with the wind blowing in from left. There goes Young to third. The throw is going to be late, and Young steals his second base of the afternoon, and now in great scoring position.
A lot of things can happen now. Sack fly, wild pitch. There's a lot of ways to get him in now.
3-1 pitch now coming to Hunt. He fouls that one over the right field side beyond the Tigers' dugout. And now a full count on Sean Hunt. He can protect the plate a little bit. He fouled one off a couple games back and then hit the game winner against Neosho. That pitch outside for ball 4. Great at bat for Sean Hunt. Not only did he let his base runner advance, but he drew the walk as well.
Left field number 5, Drew
Vonderhaar is going to step in there. 491 average so far on the year. He's leading hitter with 27 hits so far.
I'm going to have to tease him afterwards. Got to get that thing up to 500 and above. Drew Vonderhaar, very comfortable at the plate, can drive it to any field, has great eyes, great bat control. Looking to drive the first run in for the Cardinals as they're set up first and third and just one out here in the bottom of the first. Tigers went down in order on some dandy pitching by Luke Beverland to start things off for the Cardinals. Now looking to get on the scoreboard here. First pitch to Vonderhaar, breaking ball, stays high.
Vonderhaar got one of his 10 doubles on the season last night with one of the 2 hits the Cardinals were able to get off the Fort Scott pitcher. Doubled that off the fence out in left field.
Hunt over there at first takes a short lead. And the pitch to Vonderhaar. He fouls that one back. He looked like he wanted to take that one to right center, Tim, and try to bring Hunt all the way around maybe.
Well, he wasn't getting cheated on either. He took a pretty good hack at that.
One and one to count on Drew Vonderhaar. Bland takes a look and now steps off. Now he's ready out of the stretch. And the 1-1 pitch, fouled straight back again. You could tell Drew saying to himself, I needed that one right there. That was the one. It was just below the Cardinals on his chest and a perfect zone to hit in. Now have to protect the plate a little bit more here. And next pitch is outside.
Sponsors today include Missouri Southern State University, the Webb City Booster Club, Brock Sheet Metal, and Dairy Queen of Webb City.
And we're 2-2 now with 2 men aboard and 1 out. Young down there at third. He's stolen a couple of bases to get there after the walk, and Hunt down there at first after his walk. Next pitch is outside. We'll go full one more time. 3-2 to Vandahar.
Be interesting to see if they put Hunt in motion or not on this one. Runners at the corners with still just 1 out here in the first inning.
As well as he handles the bat, I won't be surprised if Hunt takes off. There's the 3-2, and he rung him up. Strike 3 on Vandahar. He thought he had taken an inside pitch, but he caught the black, and Troy Teal rung him up.
So how to get our designated hitter, Christian Brock, up to the plate. 317 on the year. 19 hits, 3 of them are home runs.
Christian Brock at the plate, the DH for the Cardinals, and he's got all kinds of power. He can turn on one here. He's thinking about not hitting it out right now. He's thinking about putting one in play, get that important first run home for the Cardinals. Runners at first and third, 2 outs. And there's a pitch low and outside from Bland. His ability to throw that pitch inside that he threw to Vandahar is going to be his key against some of the power the Cardinals possess at the plate.
Well, he worked him away. I don't think Drew was expecting him to come back inside like
There's
that.
a 1-0 pitch and foul down the line. Brock just turned on it. And kind of looked like my golf swing in the air a couple days ago when I was trying to hit the green and went sideways instead. Now a 1-1 count on Brock. There's a curveball, stays up and away. It's 2-1.
We'll chase our hat down one more time.
I have to ask our PA guy, Jeff Montgomery, what do you do when you got to tighten up the hat, don't you? I mean, go get a new hat in the dugout from a kid that's got a smaller head or something. Here comes the next pitch from Bland, and it's now 3-1 as Brock took it inside. He can afford to be choosy right here, Tim.
Yeah, he can look for that one he likes, and if he's trying to nibble the corners, let it go and live for another pitch.
And there's a pitch inside for ball 4. Cardinals drawing walks here in the early go, and now just got to put a hit on top of one of those walks to get a run home.
Yeah, we're going to have a quick visit here from the Tiger coach. They give us a good time to remind you that Pam Drake at Roderick Insurance Agency is proud to support the Webb City Cardinals. Roderick Insurance Agency has served the area since 1945 and is located at 108 North Main in Webb City, offering insurance plans including auto, home, business, and more from a variety of companies. For more information, call 417-673-1242 or online at roderickinsuranceagency.com.
One of the better coaches in the area, Kevin Berge, had some success down south for several years. Second year, I believe, now at Carthage, and certainly highly respected among baseball coaches around Southwest Missouri and the state.
And, that was enough just to give him a little breather, too. He's 25 pitches here in the first inning, so he's getting to the top of what you'd like to see before you get out of an inning, so a little taxing on him.
Bases loaded. Salazar at the plate with 2 outs and trying to bring the first Cardinal run home here in the bottom of the first inning. The pitch from Bland. The pitch up high. The wind could be bothering him on his release as well, as it just kind of blows in from left to right here. We see the flag there in right field just straight flapping around out there. Here comes the 1-0, and Salazar takes another one high. 2-0.
Well, now we need to be picky. Get that one pitch we like. And, don't chase something. He's struggling a little bit, so don't give him an easy strike.
You wouldn't mind the walk home right here. Here comes a 2-0. And a chopper. Third baseman has it, but it was in foul territory.
Picked it up just outside the bag there, so Salazar will get another chance. Cardinals started the inning off with a base hit, got 2 walks now. Bases loaded. Here is Salazar's batting with 2 outs.
Young's stolen a couple of bases, but he's maybe getting a little weary down there at third base. He's been down there for a while now. He knows a walk could bring him home, a base hit would bring him home. 1-1 pitch coming from Bland to Salazar. Swing and a miss. Took something off that one. Nice change up there.
On his hands a little bit. Swung right through it.
Now we're 2-2. Salazar looks at the pitcher. Pitcher looks at first. Now steps off, and Salazar will take a breather, adjust his bat, and get right back in there. 2-2, bases loaded, bottom of the first, 2 outs. Salazar swing and a miss for strike 3, and the Cardinals have a great opportunity but leave the bases loaded at the end of 1. It's the Tigers nothing, the Cardinals nothing. You're listening to Cardinal Baseball on the Webb City Cardinals and KNEO Sports Network.
Webb City Sports is sponsored by Nick Myers, certified public accountant, located in Webb City at 2nd and Main, next door to City Hall, offering tax preparation and planning for personal and business taxes. Plus, they offer bookkeeping services and QuickBooks setup and training services. Open Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Nick Myers CPA at 2nd and Main in Webb City, with offices also in Joplin and Anderson. More information online at nickmyerscpa.com or 417-673-4200.
Body and Soul Transformation, located at 1703 Falcon Suite C in Webb City, is a 10,000 square foot, 24-hour fitness center and specialized personal training facility. They offer a variety of group fitness classes. They now accept silver sneakers and have classes for seniors. They also hold kids and youth events. They have something to offer everyone in the family and even have a kids zone for busy parents. Body and Soul Transformation in Webb City, 417-553-0757 or online at bodysoultransformation.com.
Dairy Queen Grill and Chill in Webb City is the place to go before or after the game. Check out their amazing menu of fan-favorite blizzards like Oreo or cookie dough. Happy hour is daily from 2 to 5 p.m. That means everything you can drink from a straw is half price, excluding premium shakes. Don't forget to grab one of their $7 meal deals or their signature stack burgers and top it off with a Misty Slush. The Dairy Queen Grill and Chill in Webb City, open daily from 10 a.m. to 11 p.m. Proud to support the Webb City Cardinals.
With Tim Workman, Roberta Foster back at our studios, and Beverland back out there. He's got an 0-2 count on leadoff man for the Tigers, Lillenkamp, third baseman, and he throws one inside that time, just inside.
That wasn't a bad spot for an 0-2 pitch right there. It's a tough take for Lillenkamp.
1-2 pitch coming, has him on strike 3, caught him looking. Beverland's absolutely on his game right now and working quickly and keeping the batters off balance for the Tigers.
Number 42, Taylor.
Hopefully the infielders are ready, but he's not letting anybody participate. He just keeps throwing strikes past him.
Here comes the first baseman. Taylor Stevens digs. He pops one foul beyond the Tigers' dugout. Tim, we saw that great opportunity for the Cardinals in that first inning. You load the bases, and then after the visit from Kevin Berge, the coach, it seemed like that settled down Bland just enough and maybe a little anxious at the plate.
Yeah, Shadrack was in swing mode there when he got to the first strike and swung through 2 pretty good pitches.
There's a line drive at Sean Hunt. If he wasn't going to catch it with his glove, he's going to trap it with his torso there until he got it into the glove. But great reaction there by Sean Hunt for the second out of the inning.
Number 8, Langston Morgan.
Yeah, it's first pretty good swing they put on a ball, but Hunt right in the right spot.
Langston Morgan, the center fielder up there now for the Tigers, and he fouls the first pitch straight back all kinds of speed for Morgan. You know he's a guy you want to keep off the base. Here comes the pitch from Beverland. Little chopper at the shortstop in the hole that time. He waited on a breaking pitch and did what you're supposed to. He just guided it into left field, Tim.
Yeah, pretty good piece of hitting right there. We got a moment here. Let's set the lineup for the Cardinals. We got Scholl down at third, Epler playing short, Sam Weller at second, Sean Hunt down at first. And now batting for the Tigers is Brady Carlton.
Shortstop for the Tigers with 2 outs and a man on is Morgan. They foul that one beyond the Tigers dugout. See if Morgan wants to run with 2 outs. Kevin Berge flashing the signs down there at third base. Head coach of the Carthage Tigers. Out of the stretch comes Beverland, inside corner for a strike. And it's quickly 0-2.
Sounds like we're starting to pick up a little more wind in our crowd mic there.
Carlton ready at the plate. Beverland has his sign, and now they've got the runner picked off. Hunt back to the shortstop. Back to Hunt one more time, and he ran out of the baseline for a moment, but Beverland couldn't tag him, and Morgan's safe. Boy, the Cardinals had him in a pickle. Didn't quite execute to finish.
No, I had their time just right and got him picked off, and I think Coach Doney's going to come out and ask if he didn't get out of the baseline as they were trying to apply the tag there as he's trying to get back to first base.
Yeah, they give you a wide berth sometimes between first and second, it seems like, Tim, because obviously you don't run that typically in just a straight line a lot of times, and so giving him a little bit extra there, but Cardinals missed a golden opportunity to get out of the inning. Whatever they saw, they knew Morgan was going.
Yeah.
And they had him dead to right.
And I think Coach Doney might have had his say, and I don't know if he completely agrees with him, but we're going to go back to baseball.
Weller and Epler and Hunt and Beverland at the end all trying to get involved there to try to get that out. Instead, they'll have to continue pitching to Brady Carlton, the shortstop. Morgan back at first. Beverland brings it home. There's a breaking ball for strike 3, so didn't matter in the end, and Beverland gets out of the inning. At the end of 1.5, it's the Tigers nothing, the Cardinals nothing, and coming to bat, you're listening to Cardinal Baseball on the Webb City Cardinals and Canio Sports Network.
Reeves Tire and Automotive knows cars are how you navigate through your busy lives. Professionals will ensure your car is reliable to get you and your family to your destination. We provide competitive pricing and quality work on tires, wheels, oil changes, brakes, suspensions, alignments, and vehicle maintenance, all necessary to ensure your vehicle is ready to go. Family owned and operated for over 39 years, you will receive friendly, honest service, so get rolling with Reeves Tire in Joplin, Webb City, and Carthage.
If you're a weekend warrior who likes to go, 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 don't let pain put the brakes on your pace. When you need help with an injury that keeps you from moving, you want an orthopedic team with a proven track record. Freeman Orthopedics and Sports Medicine is nationally recognized and were recently named CareCheck's #1 hospital in the market and top 10% hospital in the state for hip fracture repair. Freeman Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, the experience you need to keep pace with life.
So Maggie, just to be clear, this personalized RVest blueprint tells us literally when we can retire with a plan to get there?
Yep. Whoa, that's helpful.
Very helpful.
Retirement planning made easy. RVest Wealth Management.
Hunter Scholl for the Cardinals grounds out to the Shortstop.
Number 12, Cohen Epler.
Actually, they said he was safe down there at first.
Oh, wild throw.
Wild throw. Okay, yes. I missed that part of it, guys. Thank you.
Well, hey, it was a routine ground ball, so we all kind of put our heads down. But
I kind of thought it was going to be an easy one, but it'll be Epler at the plate with Scholl down there at first base after the error on the throw by the Tigers, and Epler looking to bunts that one foul. It'll be Epler and then Weller to follow the second baseman and back at the top of the lineup. You love it when these 7, 8, 9 guys can be productive, Tim.
Yeah, he's got 2 sacrifice hits and 2 sacrifice flies on the year, so he can handle the bat a little bit.
Right-handed batter, right-handed pitcher Bland it brings it home. He shows bunt and draws it back. Troy Teal said that was a ball, I believe. It's 1-1.
Well, Cardinals have got runners back on, so Bland once again pitching out of the stretch.
That's a good thing if you can put something together here. 1-1 pitch coming. Bunt. Foul that time by Epler, and it's 1-2. Just got a piece of that one.
Yeah, bounced right back off of him.
You want guys comfortable in these positions, though, at the bottom of the lineup, because it's such a great setup spot for the top of your lineup when these guys can execute. Next pitch coming, fouled and out of play. Epler stays alive there. Fouled off a good pitch.
Yep, spoiled that one a little bit.
At 30 pitches in the first inning by Bland, and the Cardinals making him work here. Next one is low in the dirt.
Sponsors today include the Big Nickel, Sub Shop Deli in Webb City, and Roderick Insurance Agency.
And it's 2-2 now with no outs here in the bottom of the second. Scholl down there at first with a safe lead. This one popped in the air. Going back as the first baseman, still going, and he'll not catch it.
That was a good effort there by Stevens Diggs. I think that wind just kept pushing it a little farther and farther away from him.
Yeah, he was trying to judge how far down the line he needed to go. And that's one where you almost treat it like an outfielder. Maybe you run fast and then try to adjust, but it was not an easy opportunity at all. It gives Epler another shot here. Still 2-2. A look at Scholl by Bland. And Scholl bluffs, doesn't go, but strike 3 as he takes an inside pitch for out number 1 here in the bottom of the second.
Threw him just a little wrinkle right there and caught the inside corner.
Number 8, Sam Weller.
So here comes Sam Weller, 321 average on the year.
Weller up there now with 1 out. Scholl down there at first. Weller left-handed batter. Quick throw by Bland back to first, and safely in there is Scholl. Coach Snow down there helping him out. You'd love to see Weller hit one to the left side past the third baseman. Might bring Scholl home. Another throw to first.
If you haven't heard yet, the game scheduled for Thursday has been moved up to tomorrow afternoon with actually about a 6:30 start for the varsity game, so Nixon will come to town tomorrow.
Weller hits this one into right field. Going back to right field, it's over his head. There goes Scholl around second, and they're going to get a ground rule double here and a break probably for the Tigers as it went under the fence after the first hop. And, boy, you saw a little power there from Sam Weller.
Yeah, he turned on that pitch and drove it well. Just got unlucky there to lose an RBI with the ball bouncing out of play because Scholl would have easily scored
Number
on that
6,
one.
Andrew Young.
So back to the top of the lineup.
That brings the lefty Andrew Young, who got on base his first time, stole second and third, was stranded there to end the first. RBI opportunity for him here with 1 out. And a shot into right center field will get down. Here comes Schull. Around third comes Weller. And all the way to third goes Andrew Young with a stand-up triple. And the Cardinals lead it 2-0. Great piece of hitting right there.
Yeah, I drove that into the gap, and it just skipped right between the outfielders and got all the way to the fence, and both runs are going to score easily on that one.
Number 13,
so we finally cash in on all the runners we've had on the bases earlier.
Well, Young says, if you can't bring me home, I'm gonna just go camp out on third one more time, but bring a couple of fellows home in the meantime. Mason Williams up there takes a curveball for a strike, and that's the curveball he's going to be effective with if he throws it. That one broke late and hard.
Yes. Yeah, Young got pretty comfortable with third base a while ago, so let's see if we can get him off of that right now.
0-1 pitch is outside in the dirt.
Same curveball, but he tried the other side and was just a little bit too far outside, and Williams watched that go past.
A 1-1 count on Mason Williams, the catcher for the Cardinals.
Struck out swinging in the first.
And the next one, shot up the middle. Shortstop grabs it. Over to first for the out. The run scores. So an RBI by Mason Williams. You'll take those kind of productive outs anytime. As Cardinals lead at 3-0.
Yep, so now we've been able to cash in a couple here, and we're still hitting with 2 outs in the bottom of the second.
It's amazing how nervous you can feel with the bases loaded and then feel a little dejected by not getting them home. But the Cardinals have not shown that at the plate here in the second. They've come right back and attacked Bland. Hunt up there now with bases empty and 2 outs. He walked his first time. There's a strike.
Bland's really starting to try to work that curveball a lot harder right now. It's got a little more bite than it might have had in the first inning.
Hunt waits for the next one. It's ball 2. All right. 1-2.
1-2.
1-2, rather. Sets up outside. Does the catcher, Sean Hunt, just golfs this one into right field, but the right fielder was there to catch the third out of the inning. The Cardinals, a productive inning for them. They score 3 runs on a couple of hits. At the end of 2, it's the Cardinals 3, the Carthage Tigers nothing. You're listening to Cardinal Baseball on the Webb City Cardinals and KNEO Sports Network.
Burpo Family Chiropractic is not just a place for adults, but for kids as well. From birth to geriatrics, Dr. Haley Burpo has the skills and knowledge to help patients of any age. Dr. Burpo is committed to taking time with her patients to go above and beyond to find the source of pain. To schedule an appointment, call 417-673-5555. Burpo Family Chiropractic. Once a Cardinal, now treating Cardinals. More information in names and numbers.
Being a Lion comes with a reputation for excellence. Whether it's in the classroom, on the court, or in the community, Lions are leading the way. With innovative and immersive academic programs, new scholarship opportunities, and a campus committed to the future, now is the perfect time to find your purpose. Find your pride at Missouri Southern State University.
KNEO would like to thank the Big Nickel for sponsoring this portion of broadcasting on 91.7 FM. The Big Nickel is an advertising shopper for thousands of different items, from automobiles and livestock to help wanted and real estate. It covers a 70-mile radius in the 4-state area and is available in area businesses each week. Located at 1931 East 20th Street, Suite 103 in Joplin, Missouri. Their telephone number is 417-624-4100.
Welcome you back to Barnes Field. Scott Boudreau along with Tim Workman. The Cardinals lead at 3-0 here in the top of the third, and here's Tim to bring you that third.
The number 8 hitter in the lineup, the catcher Hohenschel at the plate here, quickly down 0-2, and he's going to check swing that one and going to drive it down the right field line, and it's going to drop into no man's land. It just kind of fell out there in the middle of 3 of them for a base hit, so that's the second hit of the day here for the Carthage Tigers.
Yeah, I think second baseman Weller trying to judge if his friend in right field was going to get there. Kind of chopped those last few steps, but played it safe, didn't want to give up the extra bases.
Yeah, so that'll bring up the number 9 hitter, Ty Perry, for the Tigers, the designated hitter today. His first time at the plate. Beverland delivers inside for ball 1. Beverland, he's just now getting into the upper 20s as we talk about the Carthage Tiger pitcher already up to nearly 50, so he's been pretty efficient here early. The 1-0 pitch, swing and fouled there by Perry at the plate, and the count evens out at 1-1.
You can see Beverland's still very comfortable in his rhythm overall, pitching out of the stretch here with the man on. Second time he's had to do that.
Already 5 strikeouts on the day for Luke. And the 1-1 pitch will be over but low, and the count's now 2-1. Hohenschel down there at first. A little bloop single down the right field line to open the inning. Beverland comes set here, gives a quick look over, and delivers. And will catch just enough of the plate for strike 2. So now he's got a 2-2 count here on the number 8 hitter.
Got him set up to come inside if he wants.
He's going to step over, toss first. Might have been leaning just a little bit, but he got back in there safely with Hohenschel. Hunt just couldn't quite get the tag down quick enough. That's another good move there by Beverland. And now the 2-2 pitch to Perry. A swing and a miss, and he'll go down on strikes.
He poured it right in on his hands that time to get the strikeout. It was going to be a tough pitch to take or hit either way.
And we get back to the top of the lineup here with the right fielder for the Tigers, Lillienkamp. He struck out swinging his first time up. And the first pitch you'll see in this at bat is down for ball 1. Tigers have left 1 on today so far through 3 innings. And the 1-0 pitch from Luke is going to be driven into left field just past the diving shoal and picked up there by Vonderhaar, and Tigers now have runners at first and second with only 1 out in the top of the 3rd.
He just cued that one past Scholl over at third. I mean, he barely got the end of the bat on it, but that's all you have to do sometimes. Beverland providing the
Landon West
speed. That brings up West.
The left fielder here for the Tigers today also struck out his only at bat so far back in the first inning. So Beverland working around a couple of singles here in the 3rd. Starts off with a pitch right in there on the inside half, down low on West for strike 1.
You talk about the combination you want to see. Your team just scored 3 for you. You want to see Beverland get out of this inning without any damage from the Tigers. They're trying to have it their way, though, right now with 2 aboard.
The 0-1 pitch fouled back into the screen, and counts now 0-2. So he's got him set up now for what kind of pitch he wants to throw. Sponsors today include Express RX in Webb City, Body and Soul Transformation, Nick Meyer CPA, and Crowder College. And the 0-2 pitch from Beverland. As first he's going to step and back pick over to Sean, but Lillienkamp over there paying attention, got back in plenty of time. That's one of those plays where you just hope it works out, because otherwise you've thrown a triple and give up a run if that ball gets down the right field line. But
yeah, the eye contact with Sean Hunt, really key right there.
You bet. The 0-2 pitch is going to be fouled down the right field line and out of play.
And I say the eye contact, if he's got his shades on, you just got to hope he is looking at you.
Looks like they might be on top of his hat right now.
He's wearing them on his hat. He's got the Jeff Montgomery cool look there going on.
West in there waiting, 0-2 on the count. Beverland deals, and once again, he fouls it back in the screen here behind him, and he'll stay alive. Still no balls and 2 strikes.
Tim, either I was too poor or too cheap to wear sunglasses in the outfield. I just squinted a lot, I think.
And then you just hope it never got into that halo effect, right?
Right.
And Beverland's 0-2 pitch to West. A check swing, and Troy Teal says he went around too far, and he will strike out swinging. And that'll be the second out here in the inning.
Yeah, I think that one caught the plate all the way. He was just buckled his knees.
Number 5, Braden Tate.
Looks like we got a courtesy runner coming in there to run for the catcher down there at second. But at this point, we got Tate at the line plate. He struck out looking to end the first. And his first pitch this time is lined down the first base line foul. And the count's now 0-1.
Looks like Austin Mitchell's our pinch runner down there at second.
That who came in to run. So we got Mitchell down there at second, Lillienkamp at first. No balls, 1 strike here on Tate with 2 outs in the top of the third, with the Cardinals leading 3-0 here early. And Beverland's pitch upstairs, and the count will even out at 1-1.
And right now, Epler playing behind the runner, big hole between him and Scholl.
Yeah, the defensive lineman looks like they don't believe he's going to pull Beverland. And the 1-1 pitch left that outside. Nice stop there by the catcher, Williams. The Tigers' second baseman in there with a count of 2-1. As he bats here in the top of the third. Beverland peers in. Williams gives him a sign. He comes set. And the 2-1 pitch. Missing upstairs just a little bit, and the count's now in Tate's favor, 3 balls and 1 strike.
You can tell they're trying to be a little more patient. Beverland trying to get out of it somehow.
You'd like to get out of here. They got the cleanup hitter standing on deck. And the 3-1 pitch will miss upstairs, and the bases are now loaded. And that'll bring up Stevens Diggs.
Number 25, Blaine Lillenkamp.
Or I'm sorry, it'll bring up Blaine Lillenkamp. He struck out looking in the second inning, his only appearance so far. So Luke's going to have to bear down a little bit here. We got bases loaded for the Tigers. And the first pitch here to Lillenkamp. We'll hit the outside corner for a strike. That was a good pitch right there on the outer half.
You talked about it in the open, Tim, but this is also where your defense just has to be solid, knowing they've got to play at any base they want to throw to.
A very nice 0-1 pitch catches the outside corner. Now it's 0-2.
Nice frame job there by Mason Williams.
See if he busts him inside here after he's went away twice. We're going to get a timeout at the plate here and go through the set of signs again. Tigers have bases loaded, but 2 outs here in the top of the third. Beverland delivers the 0-2 pitch. And a swing and a miss right there by Blaine Lillenkamp, and the inning will come to the inning. The Tigers are going to strand 3. So after 2.5, it's Webb City 3, Carthage nothing. You're listening to Cardinal Baseball here on the KNEO and Webb City Cardinal Sports Network.
"90 seconds.
Burpo Family Chiropractic is not just a place for adults, but for kids as well. From birth to geriatrics, Dr. Haley Burpo has the skills and knowledge to help patients of any age. Dr. Burpo is committed to taking time with her patients to go above and beyond to find the source of pain. To schedule an appointment, call 417-673-5555. Burpo Family Chiropractic, once a Cardinal, now treating Cardinals. More information in names and numbers.
Being a Lion comes with a reputation for excellence. Whether it's in the classroom, on the court, or in the community, Lions are leading the way. With innovative and immersive academic programs, new scholarship opportunities, and a campus committed to the future, now is the perfect time to find your purpose. find your pride.
And back here at Barnes Field, Drew Vonderhaar at the plate after 2 pitches. And here's the third pitch from Bland. Will miss upstairs. And the count's 2-1. So Vonderhaar, Brock, and Salazar here in the bottom of the third. Cardinals leading 3-0. And the next pitch will catch the outside corner.
He's looked at 2 on the black now, and now asking Troy Till about it. You can tell he's a little defensive.
Yeah, the 2-2 pitch will be fouled back and to the right. He's probably asking him, is that as far outside as you're going to go? That way he kind of knows knows where it's going to be.
Yeah, he's just said, should I swing?
2-2 pitch, a curveball. He's going to drive that right back up the middle for a base hit. Nice little approach there with 2 strikes, and Vonderhaar is going to get a base hit.
Yeah, he kind of asks the question sometimes, don't you? The pitcher, he's got him on a pitch outside. He's ahead in the count. How about going out there one more time? Instead, he came back with the off speed, and that's something that Drew Vonderhaar can handle, and he makes him pay right there. And now Brock with an opportunity.
Brock steps in. He walked back in the first, was stranded there when the inning ended with bases loaded. Bland now back to the stretch. And the first pitch, breaking pitch, strike 1 to Brock. Goes back to that curveball, and he's trying to figure out how an outside corner if he can live there. Gives a quick look over to Vonderhaar. And the 0-1 pitch, Vonderhaar off with the pitch up and over Brock's head, and he'll steal second easily.
Yeah, the ball sailed on Bland that time, went over Brock's head. Catcher did well to handle it, and then he threw kind of a looper down there to second base. Vonderhaar steals it with ease. And now in scoring position, Brock just needs to put one in play somewhere on the green grass.
The 1-1 count as Bland now comes set and will deliver here to Brock. And that pitch is bounced right back towards, picked up by the third baseman, tossed over to first, and just in time to get Brock hustling down the line. But Vonderhaar will move up to third on the play.
That was a long, low, or high bounce, I should say, to the third baseman. He had
17, Shebrack Salazar.
Yeah, he didn't get a lot of it, and third baseman came across and cut in front of the shortstop for the play, and that'll bring up Salazar. Salazar struck out swinging to end the first inning. Now back up there at the runner at third, maybe a chance to get another Cardinal run on the board as he takes that first curveball for a strike.
Yeah, I think he'll be a little better educated about the pitches of Mr. Bland this time. See if he catches up to a fastball or delivers on a breaking pitch. He fouled that one back.
Had that one timed out a little better, fouled it straight back into the catcher's helmet, but everything's all right there. And he's now going to have to protect a little bit with an 0-2 count. Bland comes set and delivers. Salazar checks his swing, and it'll be a ball. So he held up just in time. The count's now 1-2.
That's a pitcher's pitch right there, but you're also happy you got a catcher that can block the plate.
The 1-2 pitch to Salazar. And that's going to be good enough for strike 3, and he'll go down looking. And now there's 2 outs here in the bottom of third with Vonderhaar still down there at third. Hunter Scholl comes to the plate now, 0 for 1, reached on an error to open up the second inning, come around to score the first Cardinal run. As Bland delivers, that gets past the catcher. Here comes Vonderhaar. He's going to scoot home, and he's going to slide in easily. And the Cardinals will pick up a run there on a wild pitch from Bland.
Heads-up base running there by Vonderhaar to get the fourth run of the afternoon home for the Cardinals. If you don't anticipate that and you're not coming down the line, there's no way you score in that play.
Yeah, he broke immediately. He was looking for it. So 4-0 now Webb City, and the 1-0 pitch to Scholl will miss for ball 2.
And now Scholl can relax and say, I just want to put myself on base here and let somebody bring me around. With 2 outs, looking to be the new leadoff guy here.
Yeah, that's ball 3 outside. Cardinals so far 4 runs on 4 hits. Carthage no runs on 3 hits. Scholl with a nice 3-0 count. We'll watch that one come right down the middle. Is taking all the way for strike 1. (3-1) pitch to the third baseman is going to miss for ball 4, and he's going to trot his way on down to first base there with a 2-out walk.
Yeah, really good eye that time by Scholl. Exactly what you want to see from this part of the lineup. Just try to get on base.
That'll bring up your shortstop today, Epler. Struck out looking back in the second after he had made a couple attempts to get a bunt down. So now with 2 outs, he's up there looking to drive a ball and move Scholl on around.
See if Scholl wants to steal here. He's just right at the cutout.
First pitch to Epler is a curveball and a dandy for strike 1.
Well, that had some late break on at that time and low.
Really, the only thing you're going to do with that, you're going to dump it in right field. And if they do, your right fielder has played off the line quite a bit. But they've got to be able to reach out and touch it. That one's too far outside. And count evens out at 1-1. Sponsors this afternoon includes Reeves Tire and Automotive, Papa John's Pizza, Webb City Hoo Hot Mongolian Grill, and Price Family Insurance and Financial Services. The 1-1 pitch. First will toss over to first, and Scholl will dive back in safely.
Cardinals have 1 run home. Vonderhaar reached and
now
stole
Bland.
second, went to third, and came home on the wild pitch.
Bland steps off for just a moment. Cohen adjusts his gloves. The Webb City Chamber of Commerce is proud to support the Cardinals and wants to wish them much success throughout the season. The Webb City Chamber of Commerce, a proud supporter of the Webb City School District. And the 1-1 pitch upstairs, a snap throw down to first. Scholl back easily in the count now. On Epler is 2 balls and 1 strike.
He saw it that time. If you're going to throw behind the runner at first, it almost has to be a snap throw. By the time you take a couple steps, it's going to be tough to get a guy like Scholl, unless he was really leaning.
Epler takes strike 2 there, and the count evens out at 2-2. So 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Runner down there at first base, Scholl. Bland gives him a little look and comes set. And the 2-2 pitch will miss down and away. And the count's full. So now you got Scholl will be taken off with a pitch, so anything not right at an outfielder, he might have a chance to score on. So he should be off and running. And the 3-2 pitch to Epler, there he goes. And Epler's going to swing through that for strike 3. But the Cardinals come up with a run. And after 3 complete, they lead the Tigers 4-0. You're listening to Cardinal Baseball here on the KNEO and Webb City Cardinal Sports Network.
If you're a weekend warrior who likes to go, 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 don't let pain put the brakes on your pace. When you need help with an injury that keeps you from moving, you want an orthopedic team with a proven track record. Freeman Orthopedics and Sports Medicine is nationally recognized and were recently named CareCheck's #1 hospital in the market and top 10% hospital in the state for hip fracture repair. Freeman Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, the experience you need to keep pace with life.
Papa John's Pizza in Webb City can satisfy your hunger cravings before or after the game. Stop by and pick up one of their specialty pizzas, like the works, the meats, or the barbecue chicken bacon. Don't forget to grab a side order of breadsticks or Papa's wings to top off your order. Papa John's Pizza in Webb City, 417-673-7272, or order online at papajohns.com or through the Papa John's app. Go Cardinals!
Cure those school night blues and save money at the same time. That's right! Bring the whole family to Who Hot Mongolian Grill in Joplin every Tuesday from 4 p.m. to close, and kids 10 and under eat free with a purchase of an adult grill meal. Enjoy all you can eat on a selection of fresh vegetables plus meats that are grilled perfectly right in front of your eyes with your choice of Who Hot's mouth-watering signature sauces. Who Hot Mongolian Grill, 1804 South Rangeline Road.
Field as the Tigers bat here in the top of the fourth. Luke now with a 1-1 count on Stevens Diggs as he leads off here for the Tigers.
Cardinals built on that 3-0 lead they had after two. Got one more lead at 4-0, Tim, and that's exactly what Beverland was looking for as he got ready to come back to the mound. Just keep piling on the runs, boys.
Yeah, life gets a lot easier when you're pitching with a lead. The 2-1 pitch here to Stevens Diggs will be good enough for strike two, and he's now even there at 2-2. First inning, or in the second inning, Diggs lined to hunt down there at first base as he swings through the next pitch and will be a strikeout victim to lead off the fourth inning. So this will be the Tiger center fielder now stepping in.
Number 8, Langston Morgan.
Langston Morgan. Singled in the first. And the first pitch he sees this at bat from Beverland is the strike on the outside half. And Beverland just keeps pounding the zone.
He reached on that single, and Cardinals thought they had him in a pickoff. He was able to stay alive, but Beverland came back and got the strikeout.
A foul there back to the screen by Morgan, and the count's now 0-2. We remarked the game got started a little early. Looks like it's headed to a quick finish as these pitchers aren't wasting any time. The 0-2 pitch fouled at the plate by Morgan, and he'll stay alive.
Important for Beverland to stay in the rhythm. When he's been on and able to stay in his pitching sequence, he's just been really tough to hit on the year. Came in under 1 on his ERA, Tim, and just an impressive young man.
The windup and the 1-2 pitch to Morgan is going to be a called strike 3, and he will be caught looking for out number 2 here in the top of the fourth.
He looks like he's got 3 really effective pitches.
Number 1, Brady Carlton.
He's got the fastball working. The curveball you'll see occasionally, and then his change really complements that.
Brady Carlton swinging on the first pitch he sees, pops up a little soft liner there to the second baseman Weller, and the Beverland's going to have a quick 1-2-3 inning. So we've gone through 3.5. We head to the bottom of the fourth. It's Webb City 4, Carthage nothing. You're listening to Cardinal Baseball here on the KNEO and Cardinal Sports Network.
Cure those school night blues and save money at the same time. That's right! Bring the whole family to Who Hot Mongolian Grill in Joplin every Tuesday from 4 p.m. to close, and kids 10 and under eat free with a purchase of an adult grill meal. Enjoy all you can eat on a selection of fresh vegetables plus meats that are grilled perfectly right in front of your eyes with your choice of Who Hot's mouth-watering signature sauces. Who Hot Mongolian Grill, 1804 South Rangeline Road in Joplin.
Webb City Florist and Greenhouse, 1001 South Jefferson in Webb City, is a backer of Cardinal Athletics. Serving the Webb City, Joplin, and surrounding areas, Webb City Florist and Greenhouse offers flower bouquets for all occasions, including anniversaries, birthdays, and funerals. Open Monday through Saturday. For more information, their phone number is 417-673-3780 or online at webcityflorist.com.
Back here at Barnes Field, the Cardinals leading 4-0 as Sam Weller takes the first pitch he sees from Bland and fouls it outside the fence down the left field line for strike one.
Yeah, Weller, Young, and Mason Williams lead things off here in the bottom of the fourth, and they've had a recipe for success so far.
Weller doubled to right his first time up. Watches that pitch miss down low, and the count's 1-1.
Such a key hitter when he can put a bat on the ball, as we talked about these 7, 8, 9 guys.
Turns on that one, but dribbles a two-hopper down to second base. Up with it is Tate over to Stevens Diggs, and Weller will be the first out here in the bottom of the fourth.
Brings in leadoff man Young, and Young
Number 6.
been on base twice,
Young.
scored once, tripled
2
his
RBIs.
last time up, and sent a couple runners home as well.
And the first pitch this time from Bland to Young is going to hit him square in the backside, and he'll trot his way on down to first.
I'd rather take it in the back than a lot of other places, I think. Never really liked it in the shoulder or the hip or the eye or anywhere else.
Here comes Mason Williams. He's 0 for 2 so far today. He struck out swinging, but his ground out to short did produce an RBI his last time up.
Young's got a couple stolen bases on the afternoon and evening. Let's see if he wants to steal here.
Williams is going to pop that up. Stephen Diggs calls for it just in foul territory outside first base, and he'll pull that in for out number 2.
Williams saw one up in the zone, thought he could get on top of it, popped it up instead. Leave the battle to Sean Hunt here with 2 outs.
42, Sean
Hunt's walked in the first, flied out to right in the second. Up there now with 2 outs. Young with maybe inclined to run here and try to get in a scoring position. And he's taken off on that pitch up and away to Hunt, and he's going to steal second base easily.
Well, we've seen the throws in between innings from the catcher for the Tigers, and just had a feeling Young had the speed to get there easily.
Yeah, they've been able to steal whatever bag they want with pretty much ease today. Hunt now in there with a 1-0 count. And the next pitch from Bland. Breaking pitch and a strike. 1-1 the count here on Hunt. Bland comes set. Hohenschel waiting on it. Hunt with the bat. And he's going to swing and drive that into right field. The right fielder turns and runs. He's running. He's still running. That ball's carrying up against the fence at the base of it, and Young's going to score easily as Hunt's going to pull in to second base with a stand-up double.
What a great 2-out RBI there for Sean Hunt. He starts with that wide-open stance, but when he closes that left foot in like he did just then before the pitch, and then got a pitch to drive for the second time in the ball game, we see the right fielder having to chase one to the fence, Tim, and that just shows you the power of a Sean Hunt.
Yeah, because when he came off the bat, I didn't think he had him by that much, but the right fielder did. He turned and took off in a dead sprint, but it still got up over his head to the base of the wall. So here's Vonderhaar, now with a runner still at scoring position. Hunt down there at second base. First pitch swinging is Vonderhaar as he swings through it for strike 1.
Singleton came around to score on a wild pitch his last time up.
The 0-1 pitch from Bland. Way outside. Nice backhand there by the catcher for count evens out at 1-1. The Northwest Arkansas Naturals are at home at Arvest Ballpark Tuesday, April 16th through Sunday, April 21st against the Midlawn Rockhounds. For ticket information, nwanaturals.com, a proud supporter of high school baseball on KNEO. The 1-1 pitch will miss down and away, and counts now 2-1 on Vonderhaar.
You see Sean Hunt down there dancing off second. Would love to score the 6th run of the afternoon for the Cardinals. They lead at 5-0 here in the Bottom of the fourth.
Vonderhaar slaps that foul down the right field line. And the count's now 2-2 as we wait for Hunt to make his way back to second base. And now Troy Teal says play ball. Bland's got a signal. And the pitch to Drew. A breaking ball that didn't bite much, stayed up high. And the count's now full. 3-2, 2 outs. As the Cardinals bat here in the bottom of the fourth.
His pitch count getting up there for Bland.
Driven down to third base there. Up with it is Lillian Camp. And the throw is fumbled a little bit over there by Stevens Diggs, but the field umpire says he picked it back up in time for the out.
Yeah, Josh Farley being asked by Coach Snow if maybe the first baseman picked up his foot as he was fumbling for it and never took it back to the bag. Troy Teal going to consult here. I'm not sure they saw that aspect of it. Coach Snow felt pretty confident he had kept his foot up in the air.
They're having a little discussion about this. I'm not sure they're going to get it changed now in the way Coach Snow's acting. They didn't. So that's going to put an end to the fourth inning. The Cardinals pick up one more. They lead the Carthage Tigers 5-0. You're listening to Cardinal Baseball here on the KNEO and the Cardinal Sports Network.
Price Family Insurance and Financial Services has been caring for clients since 1990 and is still here to take care of all your insurance needs, from auto, home, business, life, and health insurance to group health insurance for businesses, plus financial services. To find out more information, call the dedicated team at Price Family Insurance and Financial Services today at 417-673-8338 or stop by and see them at 100 South Main Street in Webb City. You can also learn more online at pricefamilyinsurance.com.
Every Sunday from 4 p.m. to close, it's Student Night at Huhat Mongolian Grill in Joplin. Students of any age can bring in your valid student ID and receive 25% off your grill meal. At Huhat Mongolian Grill, you can always enjoy a vast selection of fresh vegetables, plus meats that are grilled perfectly right in front of your eyes with your choice of Huhat's mouth-watering signature sauces. Huhat Mongolian Grill, 1804 South Rangeline Road in Joplin. More information online at huhat.com.
A new era in local sports begins. The Roper Kia 4-State Sports Report is where you'll find all of your local sports information. Join Sports Director Michael Imami and reporters Chaz Wright and Tashina Coleman every night. We cover Little League, high school athletics, Missouri Southern, and Pittsburgh State, along with countless community colleges in the 4 states. We cover it all. So whether you're a Chiefs, Cardinals, Eagles, or Wildcats fan, you won't want to miss the Roper Kia 4-State Sports Report.
Lead off here. He is 1 for 1 on the day. He singled down the right field line his first time up. That little pop fly that kind of landed out in no man's land. And the first pitch from Beverlin. Once again, he swings on the first pitch, but this time Weller's going to be able to run under it for the out number 1.
Tried to put it in the same spot, Tim, and just got under it a little bit more that time, but a little softer.
Number 14, Ty Perry.
So this will bring up the designated hitter for the Tigers, Ty Perry. He struck out swinging in third. And Beverlin working quickly, delivers. And first pitch swinging is Perry. He fouls it off to the right side for strike 1. No runs on 3 hits for the Tigers. 5 runs on 5 hits for the Cardinals. As the next pitch from Beverlin will miss away. And the count will even out at 1-1. Luke once again delivers quickly, and that'll be shot back up the middle for a base hit off the bat of Perry, and he'll be down there with a 1-out single.
A well-hit ball there. He just took the pitch low and drove it right up the center underneath the glove of Beverlin and into center field. But
number 18, Cooper.
We're going to have a runner for him here for the Tigers. That'll be number 12. Jordan Brummert, it looks like, is pinch running. But Cooper Lillienkamp at the plate, 1 for 2 as he takes the first pitch and swings to that for strike 1.
Looked like he was expecting something else, and he tried to tomahawk chop that one as he stepped away from the baseball.
The 0-1 pitch from Beverly, a swing and a miss there by Lillian Camp, and the count's now 0-2.
Beverly's got him where he wants him here.
Over but low, and the count's now 1-2. Sponsors today include Freeman Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, Burpo Family Chiropractic, Arvest Wealth Management, and Snodgrass Collision Center. And the 1-2 pitch from Beverlyn. Once again back up the middle, but this time picked up by Weller. Over to Epler, but the return throw to Hunt is not in time, so the Cardinals end up with one out on it. Just wasn't hit hard enough to turn two on that one.
No, nice play by Weller. Kind of floated it to his shortstop, but they were so close together, he couldn't throw it any harder. And got the lead runner.
Got the one you're looking for, so here comes the left fielder for the Tigers, West, 0-for-2 on the day. Struck out both times off with the pitches, Lillian Camp, but West will foul it back to the screen, and he'll have to retreat back to first.
A little hit and run that time. Coach Berge trying to get his runner in motion, and
Beverlyn comes set again quickly, and the 0-1 pitch to West. First, we're going to toss over to first, but Tigers are hanging out closer to first base this time after he's almost picked him off twice. The 0-1 pitch to West. Over but low, and the count will even out at 1-1.
when you look at this ball game, 4 hits for the Tigers, 5 for the Cardinals. The difference in the game, probably the walks to the Cardinals allowed a couple extra runners, gave them that 3-run second inning.
Having a little trouble here on the sign, so catcher Williams is going to trot out there to visit with Luke just a minute. So while we got a moment, Snodgrass Collision Center is honored to serve the area and support our local schools. Located at 1604 East 4th Street in Joplin, specializes in complete body and frame repair, 4-wheel alignment, and paintless dent repair. Snodgrass Collision Center, 781-7774. Proud to support the Webb City Cardinals in tonight's ball game. Luke now ready to deliver the 1-1 pitch, and that's going to be shot down the right field line. Salazar giving chase, but it's going to be up against the fence. He's going to pick it up and fire it in, and Lillian Camp is being waved home. The play's going to be at third, but in safely is West with a triple, and the Tigers are now on the board, trailing 5-1.
That was a well-hit ball. We've seen so far this afternoon and evening, anything hit to right, the wind just helping it carry that time. It didn't look like it was struck that hard.
Number 5, Braden Tate.
But it really carried on Salazar. He had to go to the base of the wall, as you said, Tim, and they get their first run of the evening, cut into the Cardinals' lead.
The first pitch to the next hitter for the Tigers is over but low. This will be Braden Tate. 0-for-1 on the day with a walk. And the 1-0 pitch is going to be a called strike.
5-1 the lead for the Cardinals, and Beverlyn trying to get out of this one without any more damage with that runner at third and 2 outs.
A defensive swing there. I don't believe Tate thought that was going to be on his hands near as much as it was, but he's lucky enough to foul that off. And
also decided not to stick his left hip out there. I think it might have hit him if he'd offered.
It was barreling in on him. 1 ball, 2 strikes. As Beverlyn comes set and delivers. Check swing is going to be a called strike 3, and Beverlyn gets out of the inning. But the Tigers end up scoring 1 on a 2-out triple, and after 4.5, it's Webb City 5, Carthage 1. You're listening to Cardinal Baseball here on the KNEO and Webb City Cardinal Sports Network.
Reeves Tire and Automotive knows cars are how you navigate through your busy lives. Professionals will ensure your car is reliable to get you and your family to your destination. We provide competitive pricing and quality work on tires, wheels, oil changes, brakes, suspensions, alignments, and vehicle maintenance, all necessary to ensure your vehicle is ready to go. Family owned and operated for over 39 years, you will receive friendly, honest service, so get rolling with Reeves Tire in Joplin, Webb City, and Carthage.
If you're a weekend warrior who likes to go, 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 don't let pain put the brakes on your pace. When you need help with an injury that keeps you from moving, you want an orthopedic team with a proven track record. Freeman Orthopedics and Sports Medicine is nationally recognized and were recently named CareCheck's #1 hospital in the market and top 10% hospital in the state for hip fracture repair. Freeman Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, the experience you need to keep pace with life.
And back here at Barnes Field at the bottom of the 5th, Christian Brock at the plate, and the pitch now missing, and the count is 2-0 quickly here in the bottom of the 5th.
Tigers got their first run of the evening. Cardinals still lead at 5-1, and Brock's had some good at-bats here.
That pitch is over for a strike, and the count's now 2-1 here on the designated hitter. He lifts that foul out of play over the left field. Well, actually, the wind kind of pushed that back up against the net, so it didn't get out of play very far. But once again, is a foul ball, and the count's now 2-2. Since 1985, Brock Sheet Metal has been serving Webb City and the surrounding area, offering repair and replacement on all types of heat and air systems. Owned by Darrell and Karen Brock. Brock Sheet Metal, 417-673-2611. The 2-2 pitch way outside by Bland, and the count's now full. I think he might have held on that one just a fraction of a second too long, because catcher Hohenschel didn't really have much of a chance. Here's the 3-2 pitch, and that's going to miss upstairs, and Brock's going to draw a leadoff walk.
Well, he stayed patient in there, and that's what it takes to draw the walk, even in a tough situation.
We're going to have a pinch hitter here as Brett Korth will come to the plate in place of Salazar, who had kind of a tough day so far. It struck out twice, so they're going to send Brett Korth up there and let him have a shot at Bland.
Talking about that wind, Tim, it's southwest wind right now, about 20 miles an hour, so pretty brisk for these guys.
Missing outside with that and all the way back to the fence. And Brock will move up to second base on the wild pitch, so now we've got a runner in scoring position for Korth.
We saw Korth come in last Tuesday, I believe it was, against Neosho, Tim, and just had a great relief performance. Get the Cardinals that victory.
Swinging on the next pitch, lifting that down the right field line. Everybody giving chase, and it's going to fall outside, be pushed over the fence. Foul, and the count will even out 1-1. Once again, that ball, when it's headed to right, it just keeps carrying.
Yeah, I think that'd be my approach if I was any kind of right-handed batter this afternoon. Try to find a pitch away and then drive it and let the wind take it.
So we're set here again. The 1-1 pitch to Korth. Up and in as he backs away from it. The count's now 2-1.
He's got to look away here after that inside pitch.
Bland gets a sign and delivers the 2-1 pitch. And that'll be too far outside for ball 3.
And sure enough, that's where Bland went. Good eye by Korth.
Hunter Scholl on deck. As that one's pounded into the ground right there, and they're going to let it go foul. And the count will go full on Korth.
It looked like that one maybe just wanted to keep dribbling on the inside of the base path. Finally went foul about halfway down the first base line. Good job by Korth to run it out.
3-2 now the count. 5-1 Cardinal lead as they bat here in the bottom of the 5th. Bland went the entire way. He's up to 95 pitches. Pitch number 96 will miss down and in, and Korth is going to draw a walk, and that'll bring a visit to the mound here from
Kevin Berge, the coach for the Tigers. Let's see if this is all for Bland. You mentioned that pitch count is up there. He'll take the ball. And let's see who comes in relief. Had a pitcher warming up in the bullpen. Let's see what Coach Berge has to say.
Looks like number 3, that'd be Eider Lickman, will now make his way in to the mound. We'll keep it right here. We got a couple more sponsors to tell you about. Proudly supporting the Cardinals is Baker Davis Roderick CPAs. BDR provides payroll, bookkeeping, and bill payment services for churches and small businesses. Baker Davis Roderick is located at 920 East 15th Street in Joplin. For more information, 417-782-0829 or online at www.bdrcpas.com. And you can download the KNEO iPhone and Android phone app at kneo.org. The KNEO iPhone and Android phone apps are sponsored by the Webb City Booster Club.
Lickman will come in and have to pitch out of the stretch right away. Right-handed pitcher for the Tigers. Cardinals trying to get back that run they gave up in the top of this inning, lead it 5-1.
And as I said, Bland's pitch count was getting up there near 100. And so that's probably a pretty good day's work for him. As Lickman continues his warm-up here. Webb City Florist and Greenhouse, 1001 South Jefferson in Webb City is a backer of Cardinal Athletics. Serving the Webb City, Joplin, and surrounding areas, Webb City Florist and Greenhouse offers flower bouquets for all occasions. Open Monday through Saturday. For more information, their phone number is 417-673-3780 or online at webcityflorist.com. Umpire Teal says he gets three more warm-up tosses, so we'll set the base runners again. We got Christian Brock out there at second, and Brett Korth, who just walked, down there at first. Coming to the plate for the Cardinals right now is third baseman Hunter Scholl. He's 0 for 1 officially, but he's walked and scored a run as he reached on a throwing error back in the second inning.
Number 3, Eider Lightman.
So they're giving the information there to Lickman before he pitches.
Yeah, Josh Farley going to have a word with Coach Berge as well.
Oh, he might have had a wristband or something on. It looks like he delivered
10,
something to him.
Yep.
So nobody out here. Pitching change with the bottom of the fifth, and Scholl will face Lickman for the first time.
Cardinals would love to bust it open here.
Lickman pitching from the stretch position is going to get a sign. He comes set. And the first pitch of the day for him is bunted by Scholl, and that's going to be a dandy down to third base up with his Lillicamp, but he's not going to be in time at all. And that's going to be an infield bunt single for Scholl.
Just great base running there by Scholl, but better execution by him on the bunt. The third baseman was playing back. He wasn't in on the grass at all. And he just deadened that ball perfectly. Now Epler will climb in there after he gets some signs from Coach Donig. Quickly warns Christian Brock and Korth about the line drive. The one thing you don't want to do as a base runner here is get doubled off with a line drive.
Epler looking to do something at bat. Takes his first pitch down and in for strike one. I don't believe he was expecting that to be a called strike, but nevertheless it was. So 0-1 the count as Lickman will come set. Bases loaded, nobody out. Took a little something off that, but over and low for ball one. And the count evens out at 1-1.
They're in at first. Double play depth at second, short, even with a bag at third.
The 1-1 pitch to Epler.
Nearly hit him that time. Epler just got out of the way.
I'm going to guess there's somebody in the dugout hollering at him for moving. But, you know, it's hard to stand there and take that. So 2-1 the count on him as Lickman will deliver Swing and a miss by Epler, and the count evens out at 2-2.
He stayed inside. 2 strikes he's gotten. Both been on inside pitches. Epler's got to protect here. Try to put a ball in play, but not make it easy on the Tigers' defense.
Off speed and cues foul. Put a little chalk on the end of that pool stick there. He didn't get much of it. 2-2 the count. And the delivery from Lichtman. A swing and a miss on a down and inside pitch. And Epler will strike out for the first out of the bottom of the 5th.
Got him all 3 times on inside pitches, and you can tell his off speed is something he's most comfortable with.
Weller will be at the plate here. He's doubled to right, grounded out to second. 1 for 2 with the run scored. And Lichtman stares in, comes set. Tries working him outside, but too far out for ball 1.
Weller could shoot one down the left field line if he wants to stay away from him.
A lot of room down that line. And the 1-0 pitch is swung on and missed by Weller. Had a pretty good hack at that pitch right there. And the count's now 1-1.
First baseman back behind the bag now. With 1 out, I figure they can get out of this with a double play.
The 1-1 pitch, breaking ball down and in. Nice stop there by Hohenschel. And the count's now 2-1. Two-1 the count. 5-1 Cardinals lead. Fouled on one hop to the backstop by Weller. And the count's now 2-2.
Well, this pitcher, Lichtman, the guy, you can tell just he's going to mix everything up and down, inside, take some speed on and off.
We're ready. Lichtman delivers a 2-2 pitch outside, gets away from the catcher, and Brock was ready, and he's going to scamper home as that pitch got far enough away from the catcher, and the Cardinals end up with their 6th run of the day.
I think you got to get a pass ball there. It didn't look like it was that bad of a pitch, Tim. Lichtman kind of looking in like, hey, it shouldn't have happened.
Yeah, he tried to backhand that, and it just bounced out of the palm of the glove and got away from him. So Weller now with a full count, and he swings and misses right there, and he'll go down on strikes for out number 2.
Cardinals get their 6th run on that wild pitch. Lead it now 6-1 with 2 aboard, and Young with another dandy opportunity. He's had
Andrew Young.
2nd and 3rd one other time in this game in the bottom of the 2nd, and he delivered. Let's see what he does here.
The first pitch he sees from Lichtman. He's going to shoot foul into the Cardinal dugout.
Look alive.
Everybody scrambles down there a little bit. So far on today, Young singled, tripled, been hit by a pitch, scored twice.
That went off of Mason Williams, apparently. Mason Williams says, I'm used to that. I don't have my chest protector, but I'm used to catching about anything.
So the 0-1 pitch to Young, over but low. Breaking pitch misses down low for ball 1. So the count evens out at 1-1. The Sub Shop Deli in Webb City has been serving the Webb City area for 42 years. Located at 328 South Hall in Webb City, the Sub Shop Deli offers menu items including a variety of subs, salads, and party trays. For call and ordering, the phone number is 673-8946.
Great hit.
Young turns on that pitch and lines it into right field, and that's going to score 1, and Scholl is going to round and come on as, for some reason, the Tigers threw that ball into first base, so Young just motors on into second. He's going to be down there with 2 outs.
Heads up base running, and once again delivers a 2-out hit. Does Andrew Young. Hits continue for the Cardinals. 7 hits now.
Mason Williams.
And put up an 8 spot in the run category, lead at 8-1.
So that puts Mason Williams up there as he fouls off the first pitch he sees.
Popped up his last time up there. He saw one right in the letters that couldn't turn down.
0 for 3 on the day. Struck out, grounded out, and popped out. And the 0-1 pitch from Lickman. A curveball he thought about, but it let it go by for ball 1.
He got the RBI on the ground out, productive out earlier in this game.
8 runs on 7 hits for the Cardinals. 1 run on 5 hits for the Tigers. And the 1-1 pitch. Curveball, he's going to lift it in left field. And left fielder's off the line. That's going to bounce. He's cut off there before he gets to the fence, but Williams is going to have a stand-up double with Young scoring. So back-to-back, not back-to-back doubles, but they just trade places there as Williams now is going to stand out at second and be replaced by, it looks like that's Brody Eggleston was going to come in and run for him now as a courtesy runner.
Yeah, we weren't sure if you'd be able to turn on one and get it down the left field line. He hit that one pretty well, kept it away from the left fielder, and Williams' hitting streak stays alive as he gets his first hit of the afternoon, and RBI, his second RBI of the afternoon.
Sean Hunt in there now, takes strike 1. And the next pitch he sees from Lickman, swung on and driven down the first base line off the first baseman's glove and into right field. Hunt is going to round second, and we're going to have back-to-back doubles here, and the Cardinals are going to come up with another run.
Well, 10-1 now. After that shot by Hunt down the line, the first baseman got a glove on it, and now Vondahar looking to finish things off if he can with a 2-out hit here. All the damage in this inning being done with the 2 outs, Tim, and that's what we've talked about. You want to be a good ball club. Get some hits with 2 outs. Andrew Donig talking to base umpire Josh Farley, make sure they're on the same page.
I think they're going to have a pitch runner here. So let's see who Coach Donig is going to send out there to run for Mr. Hunt. And it's going to be Andrew Elwell.
We get Elwell a little extra exercise.
Number 5, Drew Vondahar.
Drew Vondahar's had a nice day at the plate as well.
He stands in there with 2 outs with a chance to end the ball game here with a hit. Curveball will catch the inside corner for strike 1. Most of this damage with 2 outs here as the Cardinals have started shooting the ball around the outfield. And the 0-1 pitch to Vondahar is a smash down underneath the third baseman's glove. Around third base is Elwell, and he's going to cross home plate easily. And that's going to put an end to the ball game here as the Cardinals are going to win this one 11-1 as Drew Vondahar delivers the final base hit of the afternoon.
Well, the Cardinals kind of let the Tigers hang around there for a while, but they put up 3 in the second, 1 in the fourth, 1 in the third, 1 in the fourth, and then ended here with the final runs needed to make this an 11-1 victory for the Cardinals. And we'll go ahead and take our 3-minute timeout here, back with our postgame show. After this, you're listening to Cardinal Baseball on the Webb City Cardinals and Canio Sports Network.
If you're a weekend warrior who likes to go, 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 don't let pain put the brakes on your pace. When you need help with an injury that keeps you from moving, you want an orthopedic team with a proven track record. Freeman Orthopedics and Sports Medicine is nationally recognized and were recently named CareCheck's #1 hospital in the market and top 10% hospital in the state for hip fracture repair. Freeman Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, the experience you need to keep pace with life.
A new era in local sports begins. The Roper Kia 4-State Sports Report is where you'll find all of your local sports information. Join Sports Director Michael Imami and reporters Chaz Wright and Tashina Coleman every night. We cover Little League, high school athletics, Missouri Southern, and Pittsburgh State, along with countless community colleges in the 4 states. We cover it all. So whether you're a Chiefs, Cardinals, Eagles, or Wildcats fan, you won't want to miss the Roper Kia 4-State Sports Report.
Webb City Cardinal fans, did you know there's a local, knowledgeable, friendly pharmacy conveniently located at 101 West Doherty in Webb City? We are Express RX of Webb City. And the best part is we can save you up to 90% on your prescriptions from the big box stores. We make it so easy to switch. Plus, we offer free convenient services such as free delivery, drive-through, and free pill packaging. So come by and make the switch today. And go Cardinals!
Dairy Queen Grill and Chill in Webb City is the place to go before or after the game. Check out their amazing menu of fan-favorite blizzards like Oreo or cookie dough. Happy hour is daily from 2 to 5 p.m. That means everything you can drink from a straw is half price, excluding premium shakes. Don't forget to grab one of their $7 meal deals or their signature stack burgers and top it off with a Misty Slush. The Dairy Queen Grill and Chill in Webb City, open daily from 10 a.m. to 11 p.m. Proud to support the Webb City Cardinals.
Papa John's Pizza in Webb City can satisfy your hunger cravings before or after the game. Stop by and pick up one of their specialty pizzas, like the Works, the Meats, or the Barbecue Chicken Bacon. Don't forget to grab a side order of breadsticks or Papa's Wings to top off your order. Papa John's Pizza in Webb City, 417-673-7272, or order online at papajohns.com or through the Papa John's app. Go Cardinals! Webb City Cardinal fans, did you know there's a local, knowledgeable, friendly pharmacy conveniently located at 101 West Doherty in Webb City? We are Express RX of Webb City. And the best part is we can save you up to 90% on your prescriptions from the big box stores. We make it so easy to switch. Plus, we offer free convenient services such as free delivery, drive-through, and free pill packaging. So come by and make the switch today. And go Cardinals!
Crowder College, and I'm joined here by head coach Andrew Donig. Coach, coming off a bunch of games in a row here, but after the loss yesterday, I know you're thinking all the way about this is another COC contest, and your guys seem like they're ready early, particularly Beverland. He set them down 1-2-3, and looked like your guys wanted to come out and get the ball rolling pretty quick, get the 3 runs there in the second.
Yeah, for sure. You know, Bev comes out and just kind of throws strikes like he does. You know, he'll get his strikeouts. He's going to force people to, hit the ball, and he'll give up a few hits here and there, but he's not going to walk anybody. He's not going to give up free passes, which is what we want. And so great job by him. Great job by our kids up and down the lineup. I know Andrew Young had another great day, 3 hits. Sean had 2 hits. Drew had 2. So great job by those guys. The one thing we talked about yesterday was, hey, we want to force the ball in play. Of course, we still had too many strikeouts in my opinion. I know they know that as well. So, we had some chances earlier in the game to blow it open, with runners, bases loaded, could have got some stuff done, but we didn't. But, sometimes it's hard. Sometimes it's a lot harder than it looks, but, just way to get them when we could get them today.
You moved Mason Williams up that second spot in this game, and although has just the 1 hit, his productive ground out was helpful for you as well. He was in a spot you originally asked him to bunt, and then he ends up getting a nice ground out, gets a run home. He's just a guy that's really getting more and more comfortable at the at-bats.
Yeah, you're talking about a kid who's a sophomore who's now he's 18 games into his varsity career, and he's done a really good job in our 8-hole all year long, and he's been swinging it pretty well. Made a little adjustment over the last week or so with Coach Snow, and the thing is he hadn't been striking out very much, so we thought today, hey, let's move him up there a little bit. He can bunt and he can really run for a catcher. So that's kind of surprises some people. He'll get down the line pretty good. So he usually has really good at bats, and so we thought, hey, let's put him in the 2-hole today and let him get out front for Sean and Drew. And he has productive at bats, and that's what we want. Andrew's going to get on base and get to second base, and we just got to get guys in scoring position. But yeah, good job by him today.
We talked about this last week in your extra innings win over Neosho, but the bottom of the lineup, you get one or two hits out of those guys. Guys like Schull had a productive at bat early with the walk, and then came around to score later, got a hit, and then the same thing with Sam Weller. Boy, he got up there and looked really comfortable, and he just pounded one into right field for you.
Yeah, Sammy's been struggling a little bit, so we kind of moved him down to just kind of give him a little bit of breathing room, a little less pressure. So, yeah, that first ball, he smoked that thing, and I mean that's what he's capable of. I mean he's a pretty physical kid for being as short as he is. He's got some muscle to him, so he'll stroke it every once in a while. And Hunter's just a kid who'll get up there, and he usually has really, really good at bats. He'll have some long at bats. He doesn't strike out a lot, so that's kind of what we like out of him. Yeah, I mean he lays down a great bunt signal, kind of catches everybody by surprise. He's not real fast, but that's okay. He just knows how to bunt really well, and just kind of what we asked him to do. But yeah, good job by those guys. If we can get a few things out of them, and it's not necessarily getting a hit, it's just being productive in their at bats, and so that's what we want out of them. So that'll be the thing going forward. Can we get productive at bats out of those guys?
I mentioned earlier in the broadcast, it was a tough afternoon on the golf course for me with this kind of 25-mile-an-hour wind. Didn't seem to bother you guys too much, but right field was a particular place where the ball was really carrying, and it seemed like your guys adjusted to that well. It didn't cost you really defensively. They got the one shot out there, but other than that, it looked like your guys knew that they could go to right field a couple times.
Yeah, I keep having this dream at some point that I'm going to wake up and it's going to be 70 degrees. The wind's not going to be blowing 30 miles an hour, and it's just going to be a beautiful day for baseball. And so, we go from 40-degree weather when it's wind's blowing out of the north to 80-degree weather and the wind's blowing out of the south. But that's how the temperature is. But yeah, it didn't affect us too much today. Sean did a really good job going the other way with it. They got the one ball over Brett's head, but that's my fault for not. We had moved him in, just that previous kid, and just didn't move him back. So that's on me, and that's just kind of how it goes sometimes. But yeah, great job by our kids today, kind of battling through the wind. It's tough to play in these kind of conditions.
Well, Coach, we know we're about to honor some of your seniors, so we'll let you get back down there, and we'll talk about them from up here. But congratulations on the victory. We'll see you tomorrow night. That game moved up for anyone that hasn't heard. We think that'll be about a 6:15 start, maybe as late as 6:30. But we look forward to that as the Eagles come in from Nixon to battle you.
Yeah, we got to move that thing up because of the weather, and they got we have a signing too, and so did they. So we kind of talked. They're going to play the JV game first and all that. So but anyway, we're excited to play tomorrow and get after it again.
All right. Our post-game show brought to you tonight by Price Family Insurance and Financial Services and Credit College. And we'll take another break here, back with our final wrap-up. After this, you're listening to Cardinal Baseball on the KNO and Webb City Cardinals Sports Network.
Body and Soul Transformation, located at 1703 Falcon Suite C in Webb City, is a 10,000 square foot, 24-hour fitness center and specialized personal training facility. They offer a variety of group fitness classes. They now accept silver sneakers and have classes for seniors. They also hold kids and youth events. They have something to offer everyone in the family and even have a kids zone for busy parents. Body and Soul Transformation in Webb City, 417-553-0757 or online at bodysoultransformation.com.
A new era in local sports begins. The Roper Kia 4-State Sports Report is where you'll find all of your local sports information. Join Sports Director Michael Imami and reporters Chaz Wright and Tashina Coleman every night. We cover Little League, high school athletics, Missouri Southern, and Pittsburgh State, along with countless community colleges in the 4 states. We cover it all. So whether you're a Chiefs, Cardinals, Eagles, or Wildcats fan, you won't want to miss the Roper Kia 4-State Sports Report.
Webb City Sports is sponsored by Nick Myers, certified public accountant, located in Webb City at 2nd and Main, next door to City Hall, offering tax preparation and planning for personal and business taxes. Plus, they offer bookkeeping services and QuickBooks setup and training services. Open Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Nick Myers CPA at 2nd and Main in Webb City, with offices also in Joplin and Anderson. More information online at Nick Myers CPA.
Over the Carthage Tigers, 11-1. Some final numbers here for the Cardinals. Did it on 10 hits, Tim, overall?
Yeah, Carthage scored 1 run on 5 hits and committed 1 error. The Cardinals 11 runs on 10 hits.
and no errors. Something Coach Jones is pretty happy about overall, and just a good ball game for the Cardinals. Come back after the loss yesterday, come back and get their conference win here over the Carthage Tigers. They'll be right back at it tomorrow against the Nixa Eagles, and we'll probably be on air around 6 o'clock tomorrow night, but look for that ball game to start somewhere 6:15, 6:30. We'll see how the JV game goes, which starts at 4 o'clock, and will go no later than 5:45. So,
Coach Doney's comment about moving that up for weather and getting a little warmer. They've got a weekend trip to Kansas City, and it don't look very warm on the weekend. So, but it'd be a good chance to see if we can't stay atop the conference. That we're sitting there now at 4-0. Nick's is going to be one of those that are sitting at the top that we just need to see if we can't steal one here at home.
Well, that'll do it here from Barnesfield as the Cardinals win at 11-1. Our postgame show has been brought to you by Price Family Insurance and Financial Services and Crowder College. So for Roberta Foster back at our studios, for Tim Workman here at Barnesfield, this is Scott Boudreau saying good night. And we'll now join In Touch with Charles Stanley. You're listening to 91.7 FM, KNEO, Neo Show, Joplin.
This has been a live production of KNEO Sports. This broadcast may not be reproduced or retransmitted without the express written consent of KNEO Sports Network. This has been a sporting outreach of KNEO Sports Network, reaching into communities to make a difference for eternity.